Welcome students in this session of Physics New Era channel. Once again we are going to take the important concept regarding the kinetic theory of gases chapter, that is Mayer's relation. The Mayer's relation, it's quite simple, but we need to derive this one, and on the basis of that one we are going to solve the several problems. So let us see this one. Let us see the diagram. Here we have the system. What is meant by system? The system consists of one piston and cylinder arrangement. We have the piston or through which we are going to apply the pressure or releasing the pressure. Here we have the cylinder in which the ideal gas it is packed. Let P is the pressure inside the cylinder and V is the volume inside the cylinder, or we say that volume occupied by the gas inside the cylinder, and ideal gas is packed inside this container. And certainly we are likely to give the heat. Obviously the heat, when it given with the help of burner, that we can say that it is a special kind of burner that is known as a Bunsen burner, or the heat it is given, the what happens is heat transfer takes place. That means whatever the amount of energy it is in the form of, we say, calories, we are going to give. This is dQ1. As per the law it is concerned, the amount of energy supplied to the system, basic amount of energy supplied to the system, firstly it increases its internal energy, and then external work has been done by the system. So here we are keeping certain value constant. Here we are going to keep volume constant. Volume constant. I'm going to write this one. Initially I'm going to keep volume constant. If volume is constant, certainly the heat it is given. That time what happened? There is no work done, because there is no lifting of piston due to the pressure exerted by the gas. So volume, if it is constant, volume constant means it is never exerting some sort of, we say, pressure on the piston so that it will get uplifted. There is no pressure. We say if the volume is there, volume it is constant, then there is no work done. So we say that work done is equal to 0. And what happened? When the volume is constant, that time dQ1, because we are going to apply this much amount of energy in the form of heat. Okay, so it is equal to du, which is equal to Cv into dt. This is nothing but molar. Cv is nothing but a molar specific heat at constant volume. Constant volume. Already we see the concept. We saw that concept in a previous video. So we have the next one. What happened? This is the first condition when we are going to apply. This is the first diagram, and this is your second diagram. Now what happens? See, certainly if we are given once again the temperature T, and keeping here it is, keeping the pressure constant, so as to maintain the pressure constant, volume it is rising, volume increasing as the heat it is given, certainly heat it is given, so as to maintain the constant pressure. So as to maintain the constant pressure, we are going to uplifting the piston in an upward direction, so that there is an expansion of gas, and pressure remains constant. Means in this one P is a constant. P is a constant. Means the pressure it is constant. And certainly initial position of this piston is here. That means this much is the displacement it is takes place. So this is the displacement it is takes place. Means if dQ2 more amount of heat energy it is given, that time we say that if this is the equation number 1, and then certainly du plus work done it will take place, that is dW. But if I need to consider work done is equal to P into dV, we know very well this equation. Pressure is means work done is equal to pressure into change in the volume. So this much is the work done which is takes place. So we say that dq2, which is equal to du plus pdv, is nothing but cp dt. Why? Because pressure is constant. In the previous equation, volume is constant, and that's why here it is cv dt. Here number underline, and here it is pressure constant, so cp into dt. So if we equate du plus pdv is equal to cp dt, term this as a equation number 2. From this 1 and 2, if you observe du is equal to cv dt, put du is equal to cv dt from equation 1. So I need to substitute that here. I'm going to continue. So after substituting du value in this equation, the equation becomes cv dt plus pdv is equal to cp dt. And if we are going to rearrange the equation, that is cp dt, this value, minus cv dt is equal to pdv. If we are taken dt common, that means in bracket we have the cp minus cv into dt is equal to pdv. Term it as equation number 3 in continuation. Now, yes, I'm going to consider pdv, or we say that if ideal gas equation, if it is, if for ideal gas, I am going to consider the general gas equation, that is PV is equal to RT. And we say that PV is equal to RT, and this gas is a 1 mole gas. Already we know that PV is equal to nRT, but N is equal to 1, or we can substitute this PV is equal to N is equal to 1. So equation is PV is equal to RT. Differentiating. If we differentiate this equation, I am going to continue this. Differentiating. After differentiating, the equation becomes P, differentiation of this is V, is equal to R into dt. See the differentiation. P is a constant term. Here it is. R is also constant term. It is never be differentiated. So P into dV, differentiation of V is dV. R as it is, a differentiation of T is dt. So this is equation number 4. Put 4 value in 3. That means PdV I am going to substitute, that is Cp minus Cv into dt is equal to RDT. So this T cancels with this T, and we have the equation, final equation, that is Cp minus Cv is equal to R. This is the equation that is known as a Mayer's relation. So if it is the Mayer's relation, this is measured in, we say that it is measured in joule. So if it is measured in joule, we need to calculate this is in calories, or we say in calorie. In calorie, this equation becomes, see, Cp minus Cv is equal to R upon J, where J is a Joule's constant, is known as Joule's constant. joules constant. This is your expression for Mayer's relation in terms of calories. Means here the equation is before you. Now we are going to take the relation in terms of molar specific heat. Now already we got the relation before you, that is Cp minus Cv is equal to R in joule, and Cp minus Cv is equal to R upon J in calories. Once again, I am going to write this relation here. It is Cp minus Cv is equal to R. R is a gas constant and this is in a joule. So this is in joule. Full form I am going to write joule. Whereas Cp minus Cv is equal to R upon J. This is in calorie. These are the two relations we already got. Now in terms of molar mass. In terms of molar mass, I am going to express these two equations. Molar mass as I need to consider the molar mass is equal to M0. Let M0 is the molar mass of a gas. Mass of a gas which is packed inside the container. So if M0 is the molar mass of a gas, then here I am going to express the general equation, that is C specific heat is equal to molar mass into principal specific heat. This is your specific heat, molar specific heat. So I am going to calculate Cp value. So how to get the Cp value? Substituting in this equation. So how to get Cp is equal to molar mass into principal specific heat at constant pressure. And what about the Cv? Here similarly I am going to write Cv is equal to molar mass of a gas into principal specific heat at constant volume. So this is the specific molar specific heat at constant pressure. This is molar specific heat at constant volume. Molar specific heat at constant pressure is equal to molar mass of a gas into principal specific heat. Whereas specific heat at constant volume is equal to molar mass into principal specific heat at constant volume. That means Sp and Sv are principal specific heat at constant pressure and volume respectively. This is about the Mayer's relation. This is the Mayer's relation, actual Mayer's relation that we are going to get in calorie as well as in joule. Okay, here it is, the relation before you. Thank you.